As an extremely independent woman that loves to make her own money, I still think men should pay on the first date, and this is why. This is just my opinion, and you do not have to agree with it. And I'm not talking about long-term, because I think long-term it is necessary for both parties to participate in order to create a healthy, long-lasting relationship, which is what me and my boyfriend do. But for me, if I'm going on a date with you, I'm getting an idea of who you are as a person to potentially see you as long-term potential or a long-term partner. And as a female, no matter how independent or like boss lady you are, you want this feeling of protection and security. It is this instinctual thing within our heart and being. So when someone wants me to pay for it or split it on that first date, it immediately gives me this sense that I can't let my walls all the way down. And that might not resonate with someone, but as someone that constantly has to operate a lot from my masculine energy, I want to be with someone that can allow my feminine energy to come out. Which I also take responsibility that I have to be the one to also allow myself to do that. But there are certain environments which will make that easier, that being one of them. And just on top of that, I think kind of a rule of thumb is like, you asked her. I think it's fair to say like, if she asked you, it might be a little bit different. And of course, every situation is different. But I guess that's kind of how I feel, just like baseline.
Well, this started off awesome as this not-so-fair maiden kicked her point off by stating she is a boss babe, but still wants men to pay. I guess there really is truth to the saying, her money is her money and your money is our money. Note how none of what this queen said is based on actual equality or logic. Nah, fam, it's about the feels before reels. Somehow she thinks that getting an idea of how you are as a person is dependent on you spending money on her. Dang, queen. I guess the more cash he drops, the more awesome the dude, huh? Whatever happened to not making relationships transactional? Oh, my B. She did say, want this feeling of protection and security. Well, fam, I get it that it is instinctual and you want that from a traditional man, but sweetheart, you overlook one small detail. 99.999% of Western women are not traditional women. Why should a man be traditional for you when you will not be traditional for him? This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. This is the part where my female viewers will say, but she will be a traditional woman for the right man. No, it don't work that way. Especially when she said she has masculine energy. You are either an agreeable, submissive woman or you're not. Fam, I'm not going to waste my time trying to handle you and put you in your place. And I doubt the bulk of men will either. And the, you asked her out excuse, ladies, this may shock you, but if you have a dating profile, then you are the one who asked for a date first. Why don't you pay? Moving on.
Ladies, I need you to hear me out on this. Stop chasing a man who brings less value to you than you bring to him. And what do I mean by this? He has community dick. He has a pass-around mouth. His friends are dusty, and all in all, he ain't. Now, when I talk to you about a man who has community, and he wants to come around your community, the least he can do is pay some bills. I'm tired. I'm tired of y'all settling. And when I say a man should pay bills, I don't want you to get mad. I want you to understand I'm talking about big bills, not the little bills, not the cable. I'm talking the electric, the car, and the rent. Make women great again!
Oh, this queen had a definite fempisode. I mean, those eyes didn't lie. If I were a betting man, I would say what she's referring to by dusty men is more than likely the Chad/Tyrone type who doesn't have a lot of money. In some areas, those type of men are referred to as F-boys or pookies. Ladies, I will not tell any of you what to do, who to date, or who to give it up to. Your choice, and you live with the consequences of your choices. However, I will advise you to avoid choices that will lead you to the path of suffering from fempisodes. Link in the description for more detailed episode on fempisodes. Anyway, good men are boring. Bad boys are fun. They ignite that inner drama and passion. It's no secret women are drawn to drama like a moth to a flame, or like an alcoholic to a liquor store. Anyway, this queen is telling all the ladies to have that man pay. What she doesn't understand is he did pay with some outstanding D-game. Dates are expensive, so it would be sweet to get some of your hard-earned money back. Introducing the Upside app, the free cashback app that lets you earn up to 25 cents a gallon cash back at the pump, up to 45% cash back at restaurants, and up to 30% cash back at grocery stores. Click the link in the description to start earning cash back today with the Upside app and make every day rewarding.
I have a question for the guys. Since when do you think you are the price? Like, I'm confused. Last time I checked, ladies, we are the price. Guys, you're supposed to buy us flowers. You're supposed to open the car door. You're supposed to do all this. Like, you're supposed to text us, call us. You're chasing us. Since when are we supposed to chase the guys? Like, when did dating change? Like, that's what we're doing now? No. Ladies, we are the price. We're supposed to have high standards. It's not about being bougie. It's not about you spending all your money on us. It's about you taking care of us. Now, I work hard. I can buy my own flowers. I have my own little hands. I can open my car door, but it's nice for you to do it because you're supposed to be trying to get me to get with you. So you're supposed to work hard.
If a crown for delusional royalty existed, this would be the type of royalty that would be wearing it. Men are supposed to be buying women flowers, opening car doors. Wait a minute. We're not going to insult you women by doing those things that originated in patriarchy. As this royal not-so-highness said, since when did dating change? That would be when women got their intimacy liberation and created modern-day dating. You got your intimacy equalness, queen. That means you get the chase too. Oh, you ladies don't buy that. You all think women are the prize. Okay, let's find out. Are you a virgin? Are you young? Are you fertile? Are you healthy? Are you attractive? Do you have a submissive personality? Do you have a cookbook in your head with at least 20 recipes? I could go on, but by this point, most of my female viewers will say that doesn't matter. It's so awesome when you queens get to dictate to a man what he should want. Let me put it this way, ladies. If I told you to compete for a grand prize of a bin full of empty beer cans and broken glass, you would say I am insane. In that same mindset, why would you try to convince men to compete for an equivalent prize? Moving on.
Tips from a divorce lawyer. People mention this to me all the time. They complain that they made more money than their spouse during the marriage, and they want to know, do they get more of the property than their spouse because of all the effort and contribution that they put into the marriage? Typically, no. Florida is an equitable distribution state, meaning we typically see a 50-50 division on the marital assets and debts. Now, you can ask for an unequal distribution, meaning you would get more of the property than the other party, but you have to have something pretty extraordinary in order to accomplish that. Now, courts have said a contribution of more assets and income to the marriage in and of itself, without more, is typically insufficient to justify an unequal distribution. So what does that mean? If you made a lot more money than your spouse during the marriage and there's nothing else extraordinary about your particular situation, you probably won't get more assets than they do. Now remember, every case is different, and make sure you ask your divorce lawyer and don't take my word for it because I haven't met you.
Alright fam, how many of my male viewers nearly flipped out after hearing that? If the previous queens have not convinced any of my younger, inexperienced viewers as to the real-world dangers of marriage in the US and in the bulk of Western countries, then this should do the trick. The lawyer in this video is from Florida, but the important thing to note is she is referring to laws of equitable distribution. In the US, all states except for Arizona, California, Idaho, Louisiana, Nevada, Texas, Washington, and Wisconsin are equitable distribution states. Links in the description. Most European nations follow that same mold, or in some cases even worse, as in the Netherlands, following a universal model that divides assets owned even before the marriage existed during divorce. Links in the description. This is what my female reviewers say. Not all women are like that. Not all take half of everything. Okay, to that I say, not all do. And that does not negate the reality that 100% of all women who get divorced in these places have the ability to take half of everything, along with the bonus prize of child support and alimony. I'm just saying. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.